Hello, do you use Central and also use OneDrive? If yes, then this video where we are talking about an enhancement in 2022 release wave 1 has something for you. So welcome all. In this particular video, we'll talk about another enhancement in 2022 release wave 1, which now allows you to share a file through OneDrive from your Business Central environment. So the whole idea behind it is to kind of reduce the manual time and effort that a user takes while he or she have to share a file with their colleagues using OneDrive. As of today, or as of the previous release, you have to download the file locally, then upload it in OneDrive, and then share it with your colleagues if needed for that matter. But with Business Central 20, if your files are in the attachment section, which we discussed in the previous video, or if you have ran a report, schedule a report, which then was available in your report inbox, you can actually share that with your colleagues from being within in the Business Central. So let's see how it works. Once you log into your Business Central environment, if you remember in the last video, what we did is using the Outlook add-in, we uploaded some attachment into my vendors, which is this. Once you are into your attached document section, if you would like to share something that's with your colleagues, you now don't have to download those files and then upload them. You can actually share it from, yes, yeah, yes. When you click on the share icon, and start copying those files into your OneDrive. And if you haven't logged in, it'll ask you for logging in, and then based on that, you can navigate to there. So logged in, which I'm done, and now automatically download this file into your SharePoint, oh sorry, into your OneDrive. If they exist, it'll ask you, do you want to override, keep both and all, and then it'll automatically open the OneDrive share link. Now in this, you can define all the settings as you can do in OneDrive, which is anyone with this link can edit it, or only people in my company can open it, people who have access or specific people. You can also define, can they edit these documents? Is there an expiration date attached to this share link? And do you want to share it with a password? So all that OneDrive capabilities of sharing a document you can actually define here, and then you can define the email of the people whom you want to send that and show them a message. This is a test document for your review of vendor 10,000. Yes, 10,000. Okay, and that's it. And you click send, and it actually goes. And in this case, I did share it on my personal account, which is not part of my business account. So let's see what I receive on my Gmail. Would be interesting to see. And can I actually access this document from not being from that environment and not being a user there, and see how that behaves. So I'm right now waiting for it. But this is what the feature which is available as of today for the customers at this time. But there is something else for administrator and developers that we'll talk in a moment. But here is an email which I received on my Gmail account, which talks about that some administrator have shared a file with you, and there's a message, and I can actually click on open and navigate me to that particular OneDrive because I have been given access to see that file. And based on whatever the settings that I have defined while sharing that file, I'll get those options. If there is a password that's needed, that can be done. So that's the one area where you can do that. The other area is if you have ran a report last night, it was taking some time to run because it is a long report, and now you would like to share it with your colleagues, you can again do that share action from here. which will then again copy your file to your Business Central drive. And if it already exists, as I said, it'll ask you that there is a file already with the same name. Would you like to rename it? Oh, sorry, would you like to replace it or keep the both file? Once you click OK, the file gets replaced there in this case. Or if you do keep both, then the file will be shared with a different name, more or less, at that point. So that allows you to reduce some of the steps which you would have taken in the previous versions, where you would download that file, then go to your OneDrive, share it, and then do all that action. Now you can do all that being inside Business Central automatically, and restrict and limit the access of users from whom you are sharing it. Now for this, administrator have to do something. They have to kind of configure user your organization use for OneDrive to kind of automatically share these files over there. There is more for developers, as in Business Central allows you to kind of take the same framework of what Microsoft have done to kind of enable this feature into other areas that you would like with OneDrive. So they can be enhanced with the share option in different areas. They'll have to write a very minimal AL code. And if you want me to kind of show a demo about it, how it need to be done, just drop a comment in the comment section and I'll make sure that I'll record it in future. And those scenarios, interactive scenarios, can be developed by a developer using the same pattern that's available inside the Business Central. So try it out. Let's see how you feel about it. For me, it makes sense. If it reduces time for my users, they save some time and they can be more productive using Business Central and do their activities in a simple way. That surely makes sense to me. So let me know in comment section, how do you think about this feature and what possibilities you see with this feature, so that I also learn with you that okay, these are the scenarios that can be customized as a partner or as a developer. And as I said earlier, if you want me to kind of demonstrate a scenario of how easy it is to apply the same model in different areas of business, and just let me know. I'll think about it and do a video about it if required. So that's about it for this feature. I'll be available with the next feature in the next video. Till then, see you next time, and do share the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Thank you.